Hi everyone, I don't want to make this video too long because I want to be done real quick, and I'm back, so I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm just gonna say that I had some dragons to slay in these last few weeks, and then after I kind of half slayed the dragon, I'm not quite done with slaying the dragons. After I kind of slayed half the dragons, I was so tired. I had to rest. So basically, I was doing exactly that. I was resting. I was eating everything I could see on site. I was reading my Side Chicks Rule series because I had not read the books, like really read them. I just wrote them and I just published them, but I hadn't really read them. So I read them and I really loved them. I wrote another Side Chicks Rule book, Forever and a Day. I will probably publish it, I don't know, sometime next year or whatever. And I was just about to keep going when Jada and Will and well, not keep going, because I actually decided that I will upload a video. I was going to upload a video on Jeffree Star, or how the coronavirus looks, but this one has proved to be very, very exciting, and it has gripped people's imagination. The Jada interview has gripped the world's imagination because it is very, very rare for a woman to step forward and admit that she had an affair with someone else. Now, if people remember in my very last reading, and I will go there, my ancestors said there was no relationship no sexual relationship. So therefore, to the Bantu, there is no relationship between August and Jada. But physical evidence is telling us otherwise. So since physical evidence is telling us otherwise, we are gonna have to look at this again. We are very willing to be wrong. Okay. Jada came out and said she did have an entanglement with August. So now we're going to look at that relationship, and then we're also going to look at the friendship between Jada, because she did say that August became a family friend through her kids, right? And she got involved with him, and they had a relationship that August cannot get over. According to August cannot get over it, and according to Jada, he didn't want to look like he was a home wrecker. Okay, so we're looking at this again. Okay, and we do not mind looking at it again. Alrighty, so I'm gonna call Jada. This reading, I am going to do it from Jada's perspective, because she's the one who gave the interview. Okay? Jada. Oh my God. So Jada is losing a lot of things right now. She is losing a lot of things in life. She is losing relationships, and she lost a huge chunk of money just recently. She's losing things. It's like business is closing in on her. Literally, business is closing in on her. Last Jada. A very tired woman walks into the plate. She is exhausted. She's literally walking like this. And she walks in with her entourage. Jada has very strong ancestors, and they walk with her. She walks in with her entourage, and her soul is dark. Jada is right at the end of whatever it is that's going on in her life. She is right at the end. She's done. And the fall of this is a definite no For those who took my shell reading class, you would know that the shape of how these shells fell is a definite no. I had my eyes closed. I'm going to have to check out after I watch the video how they fell. Okay, so now I'm going to call August into the plate. Okay, August. August. If you can't hear me clearly, it's because I am using new technology and I still haven't found the microphone for the new technology. I will get that together and I will have it up as we go along. So right now, just take my ghetto production. Okay. Accept that I live in a ghetto and this is ghetto production and bitch gotta do what bitch gotta do, okay? Okay. Alrighty, so now I'm calling August. 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 It's interesting. He is it's difficult to get, it was difficult to get August into the plate, and I should actually use my blues to do this reading. He's not okay. He is definitely attached to Jada, because he did walk into the plate and he went to her and she went like this. But what is bugging me about these two souls is that they are jet black, like my shirt that I'm wearing. They are jet black. They are both going through it, and it's very interesting. They are both going through it, and August is reaching out to Jada, like, let's talk about this. August wants to talk to Jada. Jada doesn't want to talk to August. So Jada has put people between her and August, or is trying to put people between her and August, and she like turned her back to him like this, and he is trying, but he's not trying in a lover's kind of way. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm going to put these two people on the plate. Jada, the relationship that is Jada and August. Because the last time I did this reading, I wasn't looking at their relationship. I was just doing a reading. So this is the relationship between Jada and August, and it is as twisted as I had an idea that it would be twisted. Okay, I had an idea that it would be twisted. So now this is August. Okay, this is August. So this is August's side. He is to the right. This is Jada. She is to the left. She's the mover, the shaker, the doer, the mover, the shaker, the doer, the da-da-da-da. And at one point, this is very interesting, at one point, Jada had control over August. She did. Because this is Jada. At one point, Jada had control over August. Okay. So, there is no love between these two people. August's shell is completely closed and he is looking to his future. He's working on his future. And Jada is trying very hard not to say anything. And she has no love she has no love towards August, and she's trying so hard not to say anything. It's not even funny. Her mouth is shut. She's like, I'm gonna shut my mouth, but she actually did say something that we all knew. Okay, Jada's life is very depressing for her right now. It's going backwards. Whatever successes she had, she's never gonna get them again. They're going, her future trajectory is going backwards. August's trajectory is the same as Jada's. It's going backwards. He's never really gonna become what he thought he would become, even though he has started working hard. He has started working very hard on himself, but he's never gonna get to utopia, right? Jada, on the other hand, she just wants peace. She just wants all this shit to end. She just wants her life to change. She wants her life to change. There are two people who have the greatest influence on Jada. Two people, and this is her daughter and this is her son. Her daughter supports her mother. She's very loving. She's all that in a bag of chips. But her son is talking to her about this situation, and he has some things to say, but she's not listening to that. She's not. What she's doing is trying to reach out to this man. She's trying to reach out to this man undercover. She's trying to talk to him. And who is this man? Her man, Will. She's trying to reach out to him. She's trying to talk to him. And he ain't trying to hear that. What I find very interesting is that his shell falls on August's side. There is a third person in August's life who is involved in this whole thing. I would say okay, so the shells are giving me what is, right? And what is that there is no relationship between Jada and Will. Sorry, Jada and August. No relationship. None whatsoever right now. Okay? There is none. There's too much distance between them, and the distance are people. There are so many people. But whatever they had wasn't good. It went to the dogs. It went to the dogs real fast. It wasn't good. But at some point, Jada really thought she was making a good difference. She thought she was making a big difference to whatever was going on. Interestingly enough, there is a shell right there on the side watching everything. There's a watcher. There is a controller. It was right beside my thing. There is a controller. It's like the controller is watching it all. So what we are getting is the present of their relationship. So now I'm going to ask Jada to tell me about the past of her and August. Okay, because tell me about the entanglement. Jada, tell me about the entanglement. Jada, tell me about the entanglement. Jada, tell me about the entanglement. Tell me about the entanglement between you and August. Jada, tell me about the entanglement between you and August. Jada, tell me about the entanglement between you and August. Jada, tell me about the entanglement between you and August. Now we're asking for their past. Show us your past, Jada and August. Show us your past. Ooh! It was a tumultuous past. There was a lot of fighting, and there was great loss. There was great loss on both sides. There was also great abuse on both sides because the shells fell on both sides. So they were kind of abusive to each other. There's a lot of abuse. I'm not going to lie. Okay, they were abusive to each other. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. But this relationship started off real good. It started off real good in its past. There was a real connection between Jada and August, but it wasn't love. This is Jada, this is August, right? They really met on an equal footing, but it wasn't love. The shells are closed, the shells are closed. It wasn't love. Again, I'm finding this so fascinating. Again, in the past too, there was a watcher, someone who was watching this, as if it's almost as if this relationship was organized by someone because someone had something to benefit from it. Okay, because again there's a watcher, again there's a puppet master, and in this relationship the puppet master decided what kind of relationship Jada and August were going to have, and the puppets and so they so their connection wasn't good. However, it was August who did most of the work to reach out to Jada. Jada was looking into La La Land, but it was August who did most of the work to get to Jada. It was August who went out of his way to talk to Jada, to have conversations with her. She didn't go out of her way for this. But once again, there's a puppet, like I keep going back to that puppet master. Who are you? Will. Will is the puppet master. He said to August, and this is coming from my grandmother. He said to August, you should be friends with Jada. You should be friends with her. So Jada said in her interview that her children introduced August to the family. The shells are saying Will introduced August to Jada. So it could be that her children did bring well, that's what the shells are saying. I'm not making excuses. The shells are saying Will brought August into Jada's life. Could have been through his son. Could have been through Will's son. I don't know. But that's what the shells are saying. And he kind of was the puppet master in this situation. He was the watcher. He was the one who saw all. The one who did, This is getting weird. Anyway. This is gonna get even more weird. Jada really liked August, even though she wasn't paying that much attention to him. She liked him as a person, right? And August did not like Jada. That's what He didn't like her. This is so fucked up. He did not like her as a person. He didn't like her. But he was talking to her, and he was talking to her, being friendly, being cool, being whatever. She was the one who was reticent, but she really liked him. And there was the puppet master sitting over there doing his business. Jada, did you have a sexual relationship with August? Jada, Did you have a sexual relationship with August? August. Okay, it is Jada first. Jada. Oh my God. Extenuating circumstances. There definitely was some kind of entanglement, okay? But the entanglement is exactly what she said. She actually said the truth, you guys. Let me look up definition of entanglement. Let me look it up. Because she actually said the truth. She actually said the truth, people. There definitely was. Because the word that just came out is entanglement. Entanglement. There was entanglement between her and... Oh, yeah, everybody's looking for entanglement. The action of fact of the action or effect of entangling or being entangled. Okay. This is so weird. Okay. The fact or condition of being involved with or participating in something. Yes. 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 Okay. There was definitely an entanglement. They were definitely involved with each other in the bedroom or in a sexual way, but there were other people. Okay? Okay. So, to my baby who saw the threesomes on Instagram, and he wrote it on Instagram, and good heavens, I can't find your thing anymore. So I can't find your thing anymore, okay? You did see threesomes and you did see foursomes. This is actually like a threesome, foursome. There was. However, Jada herself, right here, the soul is saying that we were in the same bedroom. We may have touched each other sexually. We may have done things when we were among other people. But no, I did not sleep with him. Okay? I wasn't sure. Oh, God. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, my God. I wasn't sure. There you go. There was definitely entanglement. There was definitely entanglement. There was definitely a sexual factor. But I don't think the penis got into the... What she's saying is that the penis didn't get into the vagina. That's what she is saying. This is a definite no. And yes, when there was a group of people. And even in the yes, when there was a group of people, it's also saying no. No. So it's like, I don't know how people do threesomes. My ex was into them. My son's father was into them. And I was very African about it. I turned a blind eye and let him do what he wanted to do because, you know, whatever. But so I don't know what happens in threesomes. And he brought it up to me once. And not once, 1,000 times. Why lie? Group sex, I don't know what happens in group sex. He brought it up. He wanted to do it with me. He wanted us to be into that business. He wanted us to swing. And I said, you swing by yourself. Okay, I'm not swinging. Because, you know, you swing. And then he even, when he remarried after me, he even asked me to have a threesome with him and his new wife. And I still say no because I am very conservative when it comes to that sort of thing. Anyway, so I don't know what happened. So those of you who do threesomes and foursomes and group sex, you would probably know. But this is what the soul of Jada is saying. The soul of Jada is saying we were in a group setting where entanglements happen. But did his penis hit her vagina? No. But yes, there was an entanglement because as soon as I threw it, she said the same thing again. The soul that is Jada said the same thing again. She said there was an entanglement. Therefore, I was involved with him. But there wasn't actual smashing between the two of us. Thank you. Okay. August. Did you and Jada have sex? Did you and Jada have sex? For other metaphysical scientists to be seeing sex, now I understand why they are seeing sex. Now I understand why my ancestors and Agnes's ancestors and the Egyptian princesses' ancestors are not seeing it, because to us Africans, sex is when the vagina meets the penis, or when, gay people have sex, they meet, their body parts, they exchange bodily fluids, okay? They have to exchange bodily fluids. They have to be, they have to. For our metaphysical to register, for our metaphysical to ring a bell, for our metaphysical to but for metaphysical scientists of the West, however, you would see, I still wouldn't consider it sex if I'm in a room and I'm naked and two other people are bonking each other and I just sit on the couch and I just look at you, or maybe I'll let you kiss me once or twice. I have allowed people to do that, but I haven't been naked. I'll let you kiss me. People who are about to have group sex, yes, I've had lots of group sex done in my presence because it's an African thing. I will let one of the participants kiss me, but I'm not going to take off my clothes. So that to us isn't sex, but to the West, that is sex, because you were in the room and you got kissed, and to us that's not sex, but in the West that is sex. And now I totally understand why other metaphysical scientists say yes, there was sex, because yes, there was sex. She may not have exchanged all bodily fluids with August, but okay, she was in the room, so yes, there was sex. But to us, the Bantu and the Egyptians, and the Bantu and the Egyptians, there wasn't, because there was no exchange of bodily fluids between the two of them. Okay, so we are going with Jada, but now we're asking August so that he can tell us his side, right? August, did you sleep with Jada? August, did you sleep with Jada? August, did you sleep with Jada? Oh, extenuating circumstances. And that is similar to the reply. What this says that something really destructive happened. There is August is going through a series of destruction. He is going through it, people, just like Jada is, so it makes sense. But he is saying yes, they did, and he's not backing down on that. He is saying yes, they slept together. However, he is also saying it was a group setting. This is what his soul registered. His soul is insisting it happened. His soul is insisting it happened. And if I have to look again from a Western perspective, yes, it happened. She was in the room. She probably kissed him. They probably touched. They probably did, in the room with other people. There were other people in that room. And this is coming out in the number of shells, in the yes, and the extenuating circumstances. Then he is admitting, though. He says yes, loud and clear and proud. He's saying yes, loud and clear and proud. Then he says no and no. And this is also a no. Just say 3 no's to his yes. So I choose to go with Jada because she has more clarity. I choose to go with her. There were definitely some group sexual activities of which a lot of us are not strangers to, especially me being an African. We fuck outside. We fuck for show. We do. We literally fuck for people to watch us fucking in broad daylight outside. Okay. Africans are about that business of doing it like that. So I understand it. I totally understand it. So it's a major yes. But there are 3 no's. So basically, he's also saying that Jada was in the room. That things did happen. There was touching and whatever that happened. She was in the room. But his soul is saying he never went inside that vagina. 3 no's to 1 yes. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Now, this is the relationship that my ancestors really wanted to check out. They really wanted to check this one out because and I'm even getting nervous saying his name. Oh my God. Will is all over this shit, and his energy is so strong, and he has got very powerful ancestors, and I'm like really not wanting to go to war with them. I'm so tired of going to war. I'm like really not wanting to go to war with them, but this is the relationship my ancestors really wanted to investigate. Because when I was reading Jada and August, his energy, Will's energy was all over it. Jada and August fought more than they were in a sexual entanglement. They fought more. August was incredibly hostile to Jada. Jada was incredibly nice to August, way too nice. And I guess being naked in front of each other to sort of gave them a form of intimacy, as Western psychics are saying, gave them some form of intimacy, but they didn't smash, and we're standing by it. They did not smash. We, the Africans, are standing by it. Because to us, the Africans, there has to be an exchange of bodily fluids, okay? If 2 guys are just kissing and they have a relationship where they're just kissing, to us, the Africans, they are not in a relationship until one of them gives it to the other. Okay, if 2 females are just kissing, okay, with females, it's like emotional. We see it through emotion. With males, it has to be physical. But when 2 women when they are 2 lesbians, the sex doesn't register for us. The Bantu metaphysical scientists, it doesn't register for us because nothing is going into anything. So what registers is the feelings, the emotions, the energy between the 2 people. I hope that helps. It's the energy between the 2 people is what registers for us, Bantu metaphysical scientists. And then we say, okay, yeah, you're gay because, I see you have feelings for this female and she has feelings for you. We go with the feelings, right? But with the heterosexuals and with gay men, we definitely go with the physical, okay? We go with the physical. Alrighty, this is what we saw and we are standing by it, okay? Alright, so I'm really scared to do Will. That's why I'm just rattling nonsense. So I'm just gonna get into it right now. Well, I'm calling Will to the plate. In fact, I'm removing Jada. Grandma said remove Jada because we want to talk to 2 men. Okay. Bye, Jada. Bye, Jada. Oh, Lord. Jada is losing money. Jada is losing a lot. Someone is holding that over her. Bye, Jada. Bye, Jada. Bye, Jada. Okay. August. No. I'm told to start with Will. Okay. I'm told to start with Will. Well. Will in the metaphysical is a powerful force. And I really don't think I have the energy to bring this powerful force. But the powerful force came into the plate. He moves like it's woo. I would like to have a baby with you. Well, if you can hear me, because we would have a mighty powerful child. We really would. He moves with a force, and I'm not surprised the world is on its knees about his wife. He moves with a force, and behind him is a huge entourage. Right now, when we're meeting Will, he is so angry, and his anger and the anger of his ancestors just hit me. I don't think I want to fight with you. This Xhosa girl doesn't want to fight. This Xhosa girl just doesn't want to fight. She doesn't want to fight. She doesn't. I don't have energy to do that. Okay, so let's all calm down. Let's all calm down. Okay, so now Will is sitting down, but his ancestors are in a row, so many of them, staring at me with great hostility. Okay, Grandma said, take out your knife. Okay. Okay, he is really angry right now. He is furious. He will kill anybody. Please do not kill me. And please do not insist on having my video removed from YouTube. I get very upset. I get very, very, very upset and destructive. Okay? Just like, please do not. Please calm down. Do not. He is so angry right now, you guys. And his ancestors, like my ancestors, when they are at war, are like rigid. But at least taking out the knife and putting it next to the plate made them sit down. They are sitting down. Oh, thank you, Jesus. But they are all black, like my thing here. There is a lot of rage here, a lot of anger, a lot of disappointment, a lot of pain, and a lot of shock. He's in shock. Too much. This is too much. He is disappointed and hurt and disgusted by someone. And it's not Jada. It's not Jada. Maybe it is, but we'll see. Okay, now I'm going to call August. Okay. Okay. August. And August, interestingly enough, walks into this plate a second time, a very light soul, a very happy soul. When I called him with Jada, he was all dark and black, but he's very light. He's very, very happy. He runs straight to Will, and Will said, no, nobody does it. Will's ancestors don't move. Will himself doesn't move, but he runs straight to Will, and he takes Will's hand in his, and he's very, very light. Very light. He's exuberantly happy. This man called Will is August's world. Okay. Now I'm going to take them out of the plate. It doesn't necessarily mean that they are doing anything sexual, because I'm getting the feeling that August doesn't have great parents. So this is their relationship. And I have to say it because it keeps popping up. And those who have taken my shell reading classes, I have to remove this one. It's good because it fell. Those who have taken my shell reading classes will understand, will know, right? I don't know if I saw it before, but I see it. Okay, there is a child coming to August. August has a pregnant female. Okay, I'll just say that. And the relationship with the pregnant female, or she may already have had a child, it's right here. Because this is August and this is Will. Okay, this is August, this is Will. So August has a pregnant female, you guys. And she and him are done. Their history, it's over. It's over. So it's almost like, because this relationship is done, August is having post-traumatic stress or whatever, but it's over, right? August is still trying to talk to her, trying to make things right, but she's not listening. Whoever she is, she's extremely beautiful, and she's moving on with her life. She really is. She's moving on with her life. She's met a man who wants her, who is in a relationship right here. Whoever she is, she's met a man who is in a relationship, but he wants her and he's about her, and she's gonna go with that. Okay? So this is what we have right here. We have okay, let me I want to film some of this just in case. Okay, I can't. Okay, da da da. I think this little part so that I can just put it on Instagram, because I don't know how to use Instagram really. So I'm going to film this part live. Okay. Oh, fuck it. Always I make the same mistake. I take a picture of myself instead of going live. Or create is tap to type. Okay, I'm just gonna go live because this is gonna take forever. Right, checking connection, and we are live, and I am almost at the end of my reading for Will and Jada for YouTube. So I am now reading Will and Jada. I'm just telling the people on the live, I'm now reading Will and August's relationship, and I'm only going to put a little bit there so that you guys can see. Okay, so this is August, and like I already said, he has a child. He either has, the child looks like it's been born. Okay, he was in a relationship, it didn't work out, he's still trying to make it work. This is Will right here on the, just hopefully you guys can see that this is Will right here. Okay, so we have Will and August. Okay, August is trying to reach out to Will, but Will is in a confrontational mood. Will is ready to fight. Will is geared to fight. He does not have romantic feelings for August in any way, shape, or form. Their relationship went to the dogs. Okay, whatever it is that was holding them together, it went to the dogs. It did. It ran its course. It went to the dogs. But August is not willing to accept that. He is just not willing to accept it. It went to the dogs. Okay, I haven't asked if it is sexual, but it went a long time ago, and it was a relationship where a woman was also involved. Right? It was a relationship where a woman was also involved. Very interesting. Okay. Anyway, Will's life is a circle. He is the king, and I agree that he is the king. Will's life is a circle right here. He is the king, and he's got shit going, and he has people that he cares for and people that he's not willing to walk out on, and those are his children and his marriage. He is not willing to walk out on it, and he feels that sacrifices should be made in the name of his kids. His kids must have a good upbringing, and they must have good parents. So Will is like duking it out. He's duking it out no matter what. And Miss Jada, the other woman who was involved in the third party scenario over here, Miss Jada is not agreeing. And this is where it gets really interesting, people. In the reading, when I did Will and Jada, which you'll watch on YouTube, we agreed that there was no sexual relationship. But guess what? There was a sexual relationship between Jada and another man. Right here. There was one. These people are all a community, and they do stuff as a community. Okay? That's what I'm beginning to see here. They are a community, and they do stuff as a community, because this man who actually did have a relationship with Jada, it may not have been sexual. There's very little sexuality from Jada's side. Is the one who's now dating this female who has a child with August. A baby with August. This is fucking unreal. Okay, so whoever he is, he was involved with Jada. I don't know if it's sexual, it could have been friendly, it could have been something. And he is the one who's now in a relationship with August, with the mother of August's baby. And that could be a reason why they are fighting. That could be a reason. Anyway, Will has no intentions of changing his life. Okay, he is gonna keep it the way it is. It's not that he's happy or anything like that, but he totally believes in it. So then now I'm gonna ask the question that I don't want to ask. I don't want to ask it. It is obvious right now that August hero worships Will, and Will cut him out of his life. So to get to Will, it's not obvious. To get to Will, that's what we're getting. To get to Will, August went after Jada. Okay. Jada and Will. No, Jada, August and Will. Did you have a relationship? Did you have a relationship? Did you have a relationship? Okay. Oh my God. Extenuating circumstances. It's the same answer. It's the same answer. It's really weird. Okay. It's the same answer. They met at a group sexual setting. Okay? Group sexual setting. So there is whatever I'm like really afraid to say it. I'm like really afraid to say it, people. These days I've become such a coward. Oh my God. After I got pummeled over my last video, I've become such a coward. I'm really scared to say it. Okay. But let me put it this way. Not just by themselves. It wasn't a one-on-one thing. It wasn't I'm afraid to say. Not just, I'm going to say it this way. Not just by themselves. No. By themselves as the two of them. No. Okay? No. But among groups of people, yes. Did they actually smash the two of them? No. This has turned out to be a case of a young man who actually has a crush. Did they, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I'll ask the question. But no, it's like this was a one-sided wish. But there was some touching. There was, in that group setting, the group sex thing, there was some touching and there was some kissing. Okay. We already saw at the beginning of the video for YouTube that August doesn't like Jada and never did from the very beginning. So I'm going to ask August, and this will be my last question. August, are you in love with Will Smith? Okay? August, are you in love with Will Smith? August, are you in love with Will Smith? August, are you in love with Will Smith? Okay? Oh my God, extenuating circumstances. Once again, a shell fell. That shit has totally come to an end. And not at first. Not at first. Not at first. He didn't have any feelings. At first, he was just meeting these people in a group, right? But right now, the fire is hot. And this is an obsession, people. This is an obsession. And now I understand why Will Smith and Jada did what they did. They're trying to stop an obsessed young man. An obsessed young man who wants what he wants, and he's gonna get it. This is an obsession. It's It's an obsession. And I am going to start end right there. Okay, guys. So I will be back with you guys. Give me 20 minutes because okay, now I'm talking to both platforms at the same time. Okay, so guys, okay, bye Instagram. I will be back. I'll be back Instagram. Okay. I'll be back. Okay, so this is how I am going to say this story. I'm going to leave it to my grandmother. August is out for blood when it comes to Jada and Will. He is at war with them. Okay? He's out for blood when it comes to Jada and Will. He is at war with them. My grandmother said it's all going to end, but Will and Jada are going to have a lot of problems over what August is doing, but it's all going to end. And that's it. And we are sticking by that, and this has been very exciting, and I really have to learn how to use technology so that I can get my Instagram people on it, so that I wanted to record both at the same time because not everybody comes to my channel who's on my Instagram. So thank you so much, guys, and thank you for letting me rest, and thank you for hanging in there with me. I said to my students, because I was teaching, I said to my students, I have the best YouTube subscribers in the whole wide world, and I totally meant it. You are the best. You are the shit that kicks and talks. Okay, you are the shit. And so I hope you are really good to each other. Please be good to each other, especially in the comments. Let's not be dark souls and think we are being smart when we say something nasty and mean to each other. We are going through some interesting times, and we are not even done yet with going through some interesting times. Your next year is going to look very different from any year that you've ever known, and I will do a video on that. But the thing is, these are interesting times, but there are times where we need to be good to each other. These are times when we need to be there for each other, and there is a lot of anger out there. The fight for resources has begun. A lot of anger. A lot of people are trigger happy. A lot of people are violent for no reason with their words, with their pens, and with their guns. There is a reason. It's called coronavirus. It's called fear. Fear of poverty. Fear of tomorrow. Fear of all those things. So let's be kind to each other. Let's be loving to each other. And you know what? If this world was one race short of us all, right? Of what it is, of the world, this world wouldn't exist. Let's just take that into perspective. If there were no black people, there would be no earth. If there were no white people, there would be no earth. If there were no Asians, there would be no earth. If there were no South Americans and Native Americans and Native Canadians and all the native populations of the world, there would be no earth, because our existence is symbiotic. Our existence is linked. So yeah, Black Lives Matter. Bye guys, hopefully I'll see you next week, and it was so good to be back. And if anybody can tell me how I can hook up my Instagram so that I do the same thing for them as I do for the video, I would be so glad. Thank you guys, lots of love.